Hi friends, this is Ovi and welcome back to my channel, Ovi the Wonder Girl. Last week I made a comedy about home learning atrocities with my friend Sachin. If you haven't seen the video, the link is in the description down below. Today, I'm going to show you how to make vanilla cake from a store-bought cake mix. I used to help my mum in cooking and I still help her in the home learning period. I've learned some tips and tricks on cooking. To make this vanilla cake, you need the vanilla cake mix. Ooh, it even comes with ready-made icing. You also need eggs, melted butter, and water. On the box it says we can use vegetable oil instead of butter, but I'm using butter. And we can also use milk instead of water. I'm using water because it will last long. Kids, please use parental assistance. You may think I'm doing this by myself, but my parents are helping me because we're baking. We need to use the oven over there. So we need parental guidance. Before I start, I need to preheat the oven to 160 degrees Celsius, which I've already done. So we can start mixing. If we have the right measurements, the food we make will be tastier. I've already weighed everything with my weighing machine. And everything, if you want to see the measurements, is down on the screen or in the description down below. Now I'm going to start mixing the ingredients. So first, I'm going to add the cake mix. We're going to cut it. Carefully cut it so then it doesn't spill. I've added the cake mix. Now we're going to add eggs. And now I'm going to add the butter. And now 3/4 of water. And you can see I'm using a 1/4 cup. My interest in cooking started by watching MasterChef Australia, and someday in the future I would like to compete in that program. So the oven is preheated now, and I'm going to stop the alarm. Let's let's beat the mix. I've just finished mixing the batter. Now we're going to scrape the edges and make sure there's no batter left. Now that everything's magically clean, we're going to put this into the cake tray. I've already applied butter to the cake tray. Now I'm going to pour the cake mix into the tray. Now that I have finished pouring the cake mix, I'm going to put it in the oven that's already preheated. Now that the cake is magically inside the oven, we're going to set a timer for 50 minutes. Done. Now we wait, but we also need to keep an eye on the cake. I made this cake for my father for Father's Day, but you can also make it for any other occasion. For example, Mother's Day, Teacher's Day, birthdays, or you just want to have fun. As you can see, the cake is rising. It's fluffy and puffy, and that's a good start. Now that the cake is ready, we're going to put a skewer through it to make sure if it's cooked right or not. The 50 minutes are over, and our cake has come out the oven magically. And we're going to check if this is cooked or not. So, for safety, I'm going to put on this net and use the skewer to poke it in and make sure it comes out clean. If it doesn't, we need to put it for some more time. And yes, it is. Yay! The cake is still hot, so we're going to wait 10 minutes, then put the icing. Now the cake is cooled down, we can take it out of the cake pan. Wow, the cake is ready and it looks delicious. Now we're going to shave the top off so then we can put the icing on the cake. Now that we have magically shaven off the top of the cake to make sure there's no brown spots, I'm going to use the piping bag to spread the icing. Now, the icing is in the piping bag and the cover it came in didn't have lot, so I'm going to start from the middle. that I have piped how much I can with the piping bag, I'm going to spread it with the spatula. Now I have spread the icing evenly. It still looks bland. I'm going to top it off with chocolate, but if you have strawberries, blueberries, any fruit, you can top it off with that too. Ta-da! The cake is ready. Today's Father's Day, and I'm giving it for a surprise. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta, bye-bye. See you in my next video.